morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new week. I feel like I'm having to like bend over a little bit to chat to you. I've just popped you up. It's really funny actually. I always feel like for you it just looks like obviously you're set up. For me, I'm literally looking at you balancing on a tripod on a toaster. The things I do to get the camera up. But good morning. I'm just currently having my morning coffee and I'm in such a good mood this morning. I feel like it really does feel like spring this morning. I'm wearing a really cute little spring dress and I'm not even chilly. I feel like the mornings are usually when it's like the coldest, so that's usually when I kind of like overestimate. I wear something a bit too warm, then by the afternoon I'm like stripping off. This morning I've put this dress on and I'm feeling so good. I will link this down below. I've also just topped up my jewellery and I'm just loving life this morning. I've got quite a busy week this week that I thought I would bring you guys along with me. Although it's gonna be one of those weeks where I feel like it's gonna go one of two ways, in the sense of like, basically there's something really up in the air, and that is my haircut this week. I was supposed to get it done just before I went to Paris, but I ended up having to reschedule it. And I feel like it's karma for having to reschedule it, because I should have just got it done before Paris. It was such a shame that I had to reschedule, because it's just gotten to a point where it's so long now, like really long. I'm really not enjoying styling it. I'm really struggling styling it, and that's when I know it's really getting to a point where it's like it just needs the chop. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we're not sure if I'm going to be able to get my haircut this week, so I'm literally keeping every finger and toe crossed that it is going to happen, because I am just in desperate need of a cut, and I was due a colour as well, and I feel like this time of year is when I always just want to have like a big old hair refresh. I was actually posting some photos a couple of weeks ago of like some spring outfits from last year, and everyone was commenting on my hair, and everyone was like, oh my god, your hair just looks so nice, it looks so fresh. And I think it's just because I had a lot more blonde running through it, and I definitely want to go more towards the blonde side this summer. I feel like when it was like winter, I wanted to go a little bit more like coppery tones, and I really loved the like deep kind of more brunette, whereas now I'm like, I'm done with the brunette. I want to have some like blonde highlights running through it. I want to have that like honey tone again, and I really like a really warm blonde in my hair. So it's basically going to be a big question this week of, can I get my hair cut and coloured? If not, I'm going to be absolutely gutted. But we will obviously just reschedule to another week. But I'm just at a point where I'm like, my hair is just really not loving life. I really need to get it cut. I'm also need to talk to my hairdresser about, you can't really see it as much when I've got curly hair, but I feel like when I've got straight hair, it is so obvious. These little baby hairs here, they basically look, they come down really annoyingly, and they don't like, I feel like they should go this side, but they won't. They physically will not go that side no matter how much I straighten or hairspray. They always want to go this side, but they kind of make my parting a little bit skewer, so I need to speak to my hairdresser if there's anything I can do about it. There's probably not, and I just have to wait for them to grow through, but you guys might have already noticed them. I'm sorry if they annoy you. They really annoy me, and I've not actually addressed them before, so I'm really hoping that maybe we could do something about that. But the main thing is I just want the length back to like shoulder length. Let me get a photo up actually from last year that I really enjoyed the length that my hair was, and I feel like it worked for like straight and curly hair. So if you can see that, that's it, like curly, that's the length I want to go back to, and I feel like it also looks really nice when it's straight at that length. Try and get another one. I mean, I know I've got a hat on, but I just really liked the length of it then. That's what I want to go back to. I feel like this more like mid-length on me just doesn't really suit me. I look back at old photos from when my hair's like down here and I'm like, no, it's just not me. It's so much more me when it's like on my shoulders. It's a lot healthier, it's a lot bouncier, it just feels so much more me. So this has been a very long rambly intro, basically saying I really hope I can get my hair cut this week. I think you'll probably know before I do, because it will probably say in the title if I've got new hair, and if it's not in the title, that means I wasn't able to get my hair cut this week, which is so gutting. But I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason. So if I can't get it done this week, then there's a reason for it, and I might not know that reason right now, but I will eventually know the reason, and I will be able to get it cut when I need to get it cut, like when the universe wants me to get my hair cut. That's it. I'm not talking about my hair anymore unless I know and I can give you an update. But I was actually getting ready this morning and I used the new Nars eyeshadow palette that I showed you in my latest vlog, which I am absolutely obsessed with. I feel like it's shown up really well. Let me go and grab it actually. I thought I'll just bring you in here, it's probably easier. So it's this one. This is the Voyager eyeshadow palette in the shade Copper, and I feel like in the last video I wasn't able to show you the shades all that well, but look at how stunning this is. It really is a stunning copper palette, like the epitome of what I consider a copper eyeshadow palette. And one thing that I really like about this is that there's not an obscure colour in there, like it's just coppery shades, which I really love. So I actually used this brown for my eyeshadow, or my eyeliner, sorry, and I really like it. I always use brown for my eyeliner just because I feel like it's a little bit less harsh, and especially when I'm a bit blonder, it just kind of like flatters me a little bit more. Sometimes when I was looking back at the photos from when I was skiing, when I was wearing the black liquid liner, I was like, just looks a little bit harsh, which I feel like for evening looks, like something a little bit different is fine, but for every day I want something very like soft and flattering on my skin. So I used that. I also used this little pinky one. Oh, there you are. Hello. I also used this little pinky shade. Let me cover that so it's not annoying. This pinky shade here, which I used on my lid, and then I used this little light one right in the eyeliner, and I obviously used, just for like the base shade, my usual bronzer, which I was so happy when I found out that Charlotte uses her bronzer as well as eyeshadow, because sometimes I thought it's really boring that I do that, and so when I found out someone else did it, I was like, yay, that makes me happy. So yeah, I really love this. I will link this eyeshadow palette down below because it is an absolute game changer, and I of course used the Nars Orgasm lip butter on my lips. So yeah, I'm all ready to start my day. I've got lots of things on the agenda for today, some new bits to show you. I've got some new exciting things this week, so let's get on it. Now first up, I have some new shoes to show you. I did a couple of ASOS orders and I got a couple of new shoes. Now I feel like if you've already watched my wedding guest dress haul, that is such a mouthful to say, you would have already seen this first pair. The second pair is a pair that I feel like I made as a little bit of an impulse purchase and is probably going to go straight back, but I thought I would just show you them because there's some really cute new shoes. So the first pair are this absolutely gorgeous pair of tan espadrilles, and these are very castagna-esque. Now I love my castagna espadrilles. I've got a pair of black ones that I wear so much, and when I saw these on ASOS I was like, I cannot believe they're not actually castagna. They look so similar, absolutely identical. They're this stunning tan shade, which I feel like is something that's been really missing from my wardrobe. I feel like I've mentioned this a couple of times now, but I feel like I was just really missing a pair of like really nice tan shoes, and when I was planning my wedding guest dress haul, I knew I wanted a pair of tan shoes to style up with a few of the dresses. So when I saw these, I just had to snap them up. Now I picked these up in a 3 because I do find with these espadrilles, if you're between sizes, you're better off sizing down, especially because there's so many natural materials. Like, it's obviously just a kind of like fabric. It's better to be a little bit smaller because they do stretch, whereas I did get my white castagna-esque espadrilles in a 4 and they're a little bit big and I don't find them as comfortable to wear. So just something to note, that you might want to go down a size if you are in between sizes. But I just thought these were absolutely beautiful. So as I said, you would have already seen them in the video because I'm going to get them out and style them up. I'm actually filming that video today, so I'm really excited for those. Okay, and then the other shoe is something that I feel like I was missing, but I kind of feel like it's too late in the season now, and it's probably something that I might just want to like return and send back and maybe revisit in like September of next year, and it is a pair of white boots. Now these are very Chloe Betty boot inspired, and I really do like them, but almost as soon as I placed the order I kind of thought to myself, why have I ordered them? It is the end of March, almost April. I'm not going to get much wear out of them anymore, but they are absolutely beautiful. But I'm really not sure. I think I'm probably not really going to be wearing boots much longer, so I think these ones might go back. But if you're someone that you maybe live in a country that's still not that warm yet, or you do wear these kinds of boots a lot in spring, summertime, then you might want to pick these up. I got these in a 4 because I find with boots I'd rather go up a little bit. So I do find with shoes sometimes it's so hit or miss, but I do really like them. Maybe I'll keep them until I know your guys' verdict. Let me know, should I keep them or should I just straight up return them? So the bad news is, just found out hair is definitely not getting cut this week, which I'm so upset about. I'm trying not to let myself get too upset because at the end of the day it's just hair, but I think it's just one of those where it's like hindsight. Like, I wish I hadn't rearranged it before Paris. Like, a few things had come up and it was just easier just to kind of like push it back, but I feel like I've got to a point where I've pushed it back for too long and so annoyed. Hindsight, but I'm going to try not to let myself get too annoyed about it, because at the end of the day, it's just hair, it's not the end of the world, and we will hopefully be able to rearrange for in the next couple of weeks. It's just a bit difficult because my schedule is starting to really fill up now, and I'm starting to get really, really busy, so just kind of like booking it in, trying to find like the right time slot can be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll be able to book it in, and we will be able to get it cut eventually. So yeah, not going to be happening this week, but hopefully before springtime we will be able to get it done and cut. New hair, new season, new me. It will all be absolutely fine. That's what I keep telling myself. Do you know what's a great way to cheer ourselves up? A bit of shopping. I placed a little bit of a River Island haul the other night, and it just arrived this morning, so this is going to be a great way to cheer ourselves up. Have a little look at what I picked up. You can do a little bit of a try on haul, because there's some really cute spring pieces in here, so I can show you what I got. So first up is a pair of shorts that I feel like I have been seriously missing from my wardrobe, and I've wanted a pair of these kinds of shorts for ages. I feel like I've got them in a few other colours. I remember the River ones that I picked up last year in like the hot pink, and then I've got like a white version, but I haven't got them in black, and I feel like I really have been missing that. It's a gorgeous pair of these kind of like longer lined tailored shorts for spring, and I feel like they are so cute for springtime. Actually, the ones that I showed you in that photo, the pink shorts I was wearing with my short hair, don't talk about hair, Ellie. But those are the River ones from last year, and I just absolutely love them. I love the shape of them. They're like a really nice kind of fluted shape, which I find is very flattering for big thighs. If you're like me and you've got really chunky thighs, we love our thunder thighs over here, but they're really, really flattering on big thighs, and they really kind of accentuate that like small waist, but kind of like coming out at the hips. I find that a really nice silhouette, and I love these styled up with like shirts, t-shirts, racer vests. Loads of different ways that you can kind of like wear these kinds of shorts, and again loads of different like shoes you can pair with them, boots, trainers, sandals. I feel like they're the kind of shorts that will literally take you from now all the way into summer. I feel like they're a great investment to make now, so I will link them down below because they are absolutely stunning. I literally could not be any more in love with these shorts. They are so gorgeous and so flattering. Do you see what I mean with the kind of like the way that it comes out? It's almost like a skater style skirt, but obviously shorts, and it's just super flattering on big thighs because it makes your thighs look so much smaller than they are. I've actually got really chunky thighs for my size, which is fine. Like, we love our thunder thighs, but I really love kind of styles like this where it just kind of comes out and it just is so flattering. I love the fact that it's got pockets. It's so cute, and I really love this like built-in belt. I think it makes it look a lot more expensive than it is. That's one thing that River Island do really well, these kind of like little design details which just elevate the item and make it look so much more expensive than it actually is. I've literally just chucked it on with like a black racer, but you could wear it with a white racer, you could wear it with like a white tee. My new Anine Bing tee would look really cute with this, or like a shirt. There's so many different options for you guys that you could wear this, but I love the shorts so much. If they have any other colours, I'll link them down below as well, because I now want one in every single colour. They are just the most flattering thing. So perfect for spring. Such a spring wardrobe staple. I love them so much. Okay, next up, when I saw this dress, I just could not resist it. Now, if you guys know, there's two colours that I love adding into my spring wardrobe, and that's pink and blue. So when I saw this blue floral number, I just thought it was absolutely stunning. Now, it's not the most me dressing style. It's a little bit itty bitty compared to what I usually wear. We've got like cutouts on the side. It's like a mini style, but I just thought it could be really nice, maybe paired with like a white blazer over the top and like some little boots or some sandals. I thought would look really, really cute. It's a really interesting material actually. It's a lot thicker than I was expecting, which I think, and I'm hoping is going to make it a really flattering silhouette on me. But I just thought this would be such a gorgeous dress for springtime. I can picture this for like garden parties. I can see this going on like day dates, brunch with the girls, shopping days. This is the kind of dress that I think just looks so beautiful, but is so comfy and easy to style, and that is my kind of a dress. This dress is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. This to me is such a cute little holiday dress. I actually quite like the cutout details. I wasn't sure if they were really going to be a vibe, but I actually think they're quite cute. They're quite sweet. They help with the silhouette, just kind of like bringing you in a little bit and making you look very like tiny at the waist and then bigger hips. It's a little bit long in length, as you can see, but I mean, it's not from the petite section, so I was kind of expecting it to be, and it's not too long that I think it's unflattering, so I'm happy with it. I really love the little strappy detail up at the top as well. I think it's so super cute. The pattern is just gorgeous, very spring vibes. A really like lovely way to kind of incorporate that more floral style in like a less
really feminine, old-fashioned way. I know a lot of you guys sometimes say that the way I dress is a little bit old-fashioned, but yeah, if you want something that's like maybe a bit more of a mini dress, but still kind of like incorporates your personal style, still has that very like feminine, you know, old kind of floral detail, I really, really love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then because you know what I'm like, I picked it up in another colour. Now it's coming up a lot brighter on camera. It's almost looking neon in my viewfinder. I'm hoping that when I come back to edit this, it won't look quite this bright. It's more of just like a hot pink. I'm kind of tempted actually to include this in my wedding guest dress haul. You'll already know if I decided to include it, because you'll have seen it before this video. But I feel like this could make like a really nice evening dress. Like, you know, if you've been invited to a wedding but you've only been invited to the evening, I feel like that's a really hard kind of outfit to style. This I feel like could be it, because it's not like black, you know, it's not too clubby, but it's like a little bit more like evening party wear. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's such a different vibe from the blue one, so I'm really interested to see how these kind of like style up, what they look like on, how different they look once I kind of pair them and add some accessories. But I think this is such a cute dress. Okay, now the weird thing is that I picked both of these dresses up in the exact same size, they're the exact same style dress, but as you can see, this pink one is a lot shorter and a lot smaller on me. It's very different in style. It's like a lot more figure hugging. This definitely feels a lot more like clubby, but I do still like it. Saying that, I do really like it. It's just something to note. If you wanted it to be a bit more this silhouette, then size down in the blue one, but stay true to size in the pink one. I will of course leave all the sizes linked down below, as I always do. But yeah, this has got the cutout detail as well on the side, which I do think is really sweet. I do love the silhouette of it, like the way that it just kind of like cuts here. I think it's quite flattering with the little spaghetti straps. Feels very 90s, very Y2K kind of vibe, which I do quite like, because like I feel like my style isn't the most Y2K, so it's quite a nice way to incorporate that trend while still staying very true to my style. So I do really like this. I think it's a really cute like evening dress, a little date night dress. I think it's a really, really sweet one for spring, summer. So just note that about the sizing, but other than that, they're both so perfect. I then picked up a dress that basically looks exactly like what I'm wearing, but I'm going to justify it, because what I'm wearing is actually, I haven't shown you a full length of this yet, but this is a midi, like it kind of comes mid-calf. This is a mini, so it is different. It is different, I'm allowed it. It's also like a little bit more ribbed, so it's like I've got wider ribbing. There you go, you can see it there, which I really like. I love ribbing on these kinds of dresses because I find it very flattering. If you're like me and you maybe get a little bit self-conscious of your tummy, it's not your favourite area, this kind of fabric and this kind of style is really super flattering on us. And these kinds of dresses are just so easy to wear. Like I literally just sling them on days like today when I just want to be comfortable but still look nice. They are absolutely stunning dresses, so perfect for spring. They are such a spring wardrobe staple. Love, 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 love this dress. This is just so perfect. One of my favorite things about these kind of like racer dresses is because they're just so stretchy. You can literally pull it up to any length that you want. When I first put it on, I was like, oh, it's a bit long, because it kind of came just to my knees. I basically just ruched it and pulled it up here, and then it's any length that I want it to be. So the good news is that if you're my height or taller, no matter what height you are, it's going to fit you really nicely in length, because you can just kind of tailor it to whatever length you want it to be. But I really love the ribbing on it. I think the ribbing is so flattering, and I love the silhouette of it. Like, I really hate it when these kind of racers come down too far here and you get this weird like roll around the bra strap. Not cute, not a vibe. This comes really nicely, so you just have a really nice silhouette, and it really skims nicely on your waist as well, which I really, really love. I definitely recommend picking these up. I think they had them in a few different colours, so if they did, I will link them down below. But I'm so obsessed with this. I think this is going to be a dress that I reach for a lot this spring. And then the last item I picked up, I feel like it's gonna be really difficult to show. I'm gonna just kind of have to stand like this. It's this really gorgeous one shoulder kind of shirt top vibe. It's like the kind of thing that I feel like you're just gonna have to wait to see what it looks like on. I saw this online and just fell in love with it. I really liked how it looked, and I've been really loving a bit more like off the shoulder detail. I'm someone that like, my shoulders have never been like my favorite part of my body. When I wear races like this, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, oh, they're not like, they don't have like nice broad shoulders, but I feel like I'm starting to fall in love more with these kinds of vibes and like a bit more of like an off the shoulder kind of thing. It's making me a little bit more confident with it, and I really love the fact that this is a one shoulder, and I've been loving the black River Island off the shoulder number that I've been wearing quite a lot recently, and I thought, you know what, white is a lot more spring appropriate, and I feel like it's a bit more daytime. You could pair this with like blue jeans, the little shorts, cute little skirts. I feel like there's lots of different ways that you could wear this. I really love it, so I'm hoping it's going to look as nice on as it does as I hold it up, because I think it's so cute. Okay, what do we think of the top? I'm a bit unsure whether I want to keep it. I like it, but I don't know if I love it. I feel like it doesn't quite sit right. I almost wish it was off both shoulders. I feel like being off one, it kind of comes a little bit too high here, but I'm not sure. I think it is quite sweet. I'm definitely going to need your guys' help as to whether I should keep it or not. But as I said, I'm just loving this like off the shoulder, you know, showing a little bit of shoulder. I think it's really cute. It's just this one I'm not so keen on. I'm not sure. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Should I keep this? Should I return it? What do we think?
Tell me you're a girl who's just been doing her makeup without telling me you're a girl who's just been doing your makeup. I'll go first. I don't know about you, but I always feel like that's one of those that I need to do that as a TikTok, because I can never not do my makeup without these in. Has anyone else ever found this with their partners, where the amount of times I'm like halfway doing my makeup and Alex will like come in and be like, oh, I like your hair, babe, and I'll look at him like, what are you on about? He's like, oh, is that how you're wearing your hair today? I'm like, no. I don't know if anyone else's partner feels that, but I feel like I left you hanging a little bit yesterday. I left you doing the river haul. I'm not gonna lie, I basically spent the rest of the day filming my wedding guest dress haul and try on. That was a big one to film. It would have gone live the video before this one, I believe. Yeah, the video before this one, and oh my god, that was such a big video to film. But like, I'm really glad that I did it, and it was such a fun one to put together, and I really loved all of the outfits. I feel like those videos can be quite hit or miss in the sense of like, if the outfits don't work out and you don't like style them nicely, it can be really bad. So I really hope I did a good job of it for you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure around doing those kinds of videos. So let me know if you liked it, if you haven't watched it already, and if you haven't, make sure to go and check it out, because it's got some really good inspo for just like wedding guest styling, or any kind of like event styling, to be perfectly honest. Anything where you need to dress up a little bit, wear it all day. It could be graduation, prom, weddings, events, christenings, anything like that. So make sure to go and check out that video. But I thought I would check in with you this morning as I was getting myself ready for the day, because I had a new delivery arrive last night, and I haven't properly opened it yet, but I have had a little peek at what's inside, and I thought we could kind of unbox it and try some things out together. So basically, I've had a really lovely delivery from Saint Laurent Beauty. Is it YSL Beauty or Saint Laurent Beauty? I'm not entirely sure. But I've got a little note here just to say I hope you enjoy. But we've got a few things in here that I wanted to show you, and one of which I wanted to try before we even look at the other items, and that is this lipstick. And I've been so excited for this to arrive, and this is the Slim Rouge Pure Couture Leather Matte Lipstick, and I think it sounds absolutely amazing. It's the most stunning lipstick I think I have ever seen. Look at that packaging. Oh my god, I am so obsessed, and I might be converted if this is what I think it's gonna be like. It might actually pull me away from my Nars Orgasm lip butter. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that I wear every single day. So I thought we could put this on together and give it a try. Of course, using the Clinique Lip Liner just to line my lips with one. Also, I don't know if you can see it, I've got a really bad cracked, I don't know what part of this lip is called, it's like the bit where your lips touch. Actually cracked when we were skiing, and it's not able to heal at the moment, because every time I take a big mouthful and every time I open my mouth wide, I crack it again, and it's driving me absolutely nuts. So I'm sorry if that's if you can see that there in the corner, but oh, this shade is in the Slim in shade 11. Look at that nudie nude. Oh my word, I'm so in love with this. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, so it's a little darker than I was expecting, but I like it. I really like it. It feels very light on your lips. I really like that. I think that's a really nice shade. I think especially if I've got a little bit more of a tan, I think that would be really nice. Oh, I love that. I'm going to link that down below. What a lovely lipstick from what? Yeah, it is YSL. I've Saint Laurent. So yes, that is the first thing that they very kindly sent over. The next one is the Touche Eclat Blur Primer, which I've never tried before. Oh my god, look at that. Can you see? I'm just gonna keep focusing on my face, hang on. Get my face out of it. Look at that. Oh my god, that glitter. I'm kind of upset I've done my makeup already. We're gonna have to give that a try tomorrow. That is so gorgeous. I absolutely love that. And then lastly, we have the Libra Perfume, which I've not actually smelt before, but I am kind of like branching out my perfumes at the moment. I'm really enjoying trying some more like really spring, summery perfumes. Look at that packaging. Oh my god, guys, that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, definitely need to spray this. Oh wow, that is stunning. Okay, so I've just been reading up what notes are in this because I can't place my finger on it, and it says top notes of mandarin oil, petite grain oil, lavender France oil, and blackcurrant accord, with heart notes of lavender oil, jasmine gradiflorum, orange flower, base notes of Madagascar vanilla, cedarwood, and ambergris. So it is like, the thing that I couldn't kind of pinpoint is basically it's got some really like deep notes, but it's also got some really sweet notes to it. It's a really like, what's the word, like I feel like on the scale it's like it hits all of them, hits all of the notes. That is stunning. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely in love with that. Oh, I think this might be my new favourite perfume. Not gonna lie, the more I was staring at the lipstick, the more I felt like it was just a little bit too dark for me. I feel like it was just too much, so I've gone back to my trusty favourite. I really am a creature of habit, but I am now dressed and ready for the day. Wearing my favourite Zara dress. I have literally worn this so much since getting it. I just can't get over like the length on me. I love it. I never have dresses this short. If you haven't seen that haul already, go and check it out because it's literally my favourite Zara haul I think I've ever done in my entire life. So this is my outfit of the day, feeling all the spring vibes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, one of the worst things about being friends with other influencers is you constantly get influenced to buy things. And when Charlotte and I were in Paris, she was wearing the most stunning pair of jeans. I absolutely loved them. The colour was just like perfect for springtime, and I was like, where did you get your jeans from? And I bought myself them. So they're actually from Levi's, and I've never owned a pair of Levi's before. I can't, maybe I have. Maybe years ago, but not for a really, really long time. I feel like for a while Levi's shape just was not for us kind of curvy girls. So anyway, I loved them on Charlotte. I bought them myself. I thought we could try them on. Honestly, best part about ASOS as well, next day delivery. They are this stunning pair of really light wash straight leg jeans, and I'm really nervous to try them because I feel like jeans are such a difficult one to get right, like nail. And I feel like I don't have, actually that's a lie, I do have a pair of jeans in my wardrobe that are really similar to this, but they've got rips in the knees. They're those ASOS ones that I bought last year, and I have loved them so much. But you don't always want to have ripped knees, like when you're going out. If you want to dress like maybe a little bit smarter, you just want it to be a bit more clean cut. And they never did the exact pair that I loved without the rips, and I feel like this is basically that pair. So we're gonna try them on together. Keep your fingers crossed that they look cute. Okay, so what do we think of the jeans? I'm kind of in love with them. So in terms of size, I went for a 30 waist and a 26 leg. I feel like 26 leg is something that is very rare to find in the denim world. They normally only go down to like a 28, and I'm very excited about the length of that. Like, look, it actually fits. It's a little bit big on my waist. Like, you can kind of see here I have a little bit of room, but I find that I kind of just always get that with jeans, and they're really nice and high-waisted, so I don't think they're going to fall down at all. But I've just paired them with my Chloe slides because I wanted to be able to wear them with like summer sandals, cute little trainers, little, you know, shoes like this, slides and sandals for spring, summer. So what do we think? Do I keep the jeans? Do we love them? They're a lot of money compared to a lot of the other jeans in my collection. I love high street denim. Obviously these are Levi's, so these are just over £100. Were they worth it? Let me know your thoughts. I need your help. Do I keep? Do I return? Let me know. Oh my goodness, today has just been one of those days where I have not stopped
stopped. I have literally been go, go, go all day. It has been a day full of meetings, full of calls. It's been a really good day though. I actually had a call with a brand and they let me know that a recent collaboration that they worked on together has literally been one of the most successful collabs they've ever had, one of their favorites that they've ever worked on, which made me so happy. I love it when brands can really see my like love for the product, love for the brand in when I work with them. So they were so happy with the content I produced and everything and how the collab went, so that made me really happy. But I actually have a shoot planned tomorrow, so I need to start packing and planning my outfits for that. I'm going to be doing a bit of a blossom tree shoot because the blossoms are officially out in Notting Hill and I want to make the most of it. They actually kind of first came out when I was in Paris and I was really worried I was going to miss them. I started stressing out like, please don't let me miss the blossoms, but they look like they're still sticking around. So we've got a bit of a blossom shoot tomorrow, which is going to be really fun, and I'm seeing Holly, who I've not seen in so long. So my evening now, it's about 5 o'clock. The sun is pouring through the window. It's just my favorite thing in the afternoon and hear how much sun we get in the flat. So my evening is basically going to be spent of planning and packing outfits and preparing for tomorrow's shoot. So I think I will leave you guys here and I will pick back up with you tomorrow. Good morning everyone. It is the next morning now. I'm up bright and early, ready for our shoot today. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit dead to the world this morning when I first started doing my makeup, so I didn't take you through it, but I did use the new Touche Cloud Primer and oh my god, it is absolutely amazing. I promise that in a future vlog I will do it with you and we can do a little bit of an updated makeup routine because I have changed up a couple of bits in my routine, so I can take you through it and we can try it together because first impressions are, it is very good. But you can see I've got my antler suitcase behind me. It's quite funny actually, I'm not gonna lie, the suitcase is only about half full. That's the thing with like spring summer shoots, is you don't need as much stuff. Like in winter it's obviously like lots of coats and you know things like that. In spring summer it's just pretty dresses and light outfits, so it is kind of half empty, but I'd rather have the big one or the medium sized one half empty than the small one completely bulging. So my outfit of the day, or more like just the first outfit I'm going to be shooting, is the ASOS dress. I absolutely love it. I know it's so extra for some people, but I think it's just absolutely beautiful, and I'm planning on shooting it by the infamous Stanley Crescent blossom tree because it is now in full bloom. So I'm so excited to shoot. I absolutely love this. Currently just have it on with my slippers, but I will be wearing it with my little tan espadrilles, I think. Actually, I know for the video that I did for my wedding guest outfit I started up with the pink accessories, but I think for more everyday I'd style it up with tan, like my Loewe basket bag, my tan espadrilles. You could even wear it with flats like my Chloe slides, or even my Chanel espadrilles would be really nice. But yeah, absolutely love this. I've got this bag ready to go, got my suitcase ready to go. We are all ready for this morning's shoot and the sun is shining, so I'm so excited for today. So let's get going. So I have arrived at London and oh my goodness, it is such a beautiful day. I literally cannot get over it. It really does feel like springtime here in London. I absolutely love it. So I've just arrived around Holland Park now. I actually decided to make the most of the sunshine and walked from the station, which was only about a 25-minute walk. It wasn't too bad and it was so nice. I've just had like my headphones in, enjoying the sunshine. It's just such a beautiful day. I'm really excited for this shoot. I feel like it's been a while since I've been like this excited for like a springtime shoot. I always feel like springtime is like I come out of hibernation. I'm just ready to shoot. I'm so excited for all the outfits, all the pretty dresses. I've currently got my naked trench on just as an extra layer, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think I'm going to need it at all because it's so warm today. But I'm just so excited for springtime in London. I literally cannot get over that sunshine. Look how it is.
So nice out.
Oh my
like
god.
spring.
I feel like it's been so long since we've like vlogged together.
Yeah.
It's actually, well, it has been quite a while since we've seen each other.
We used to be here this time last year. Well, not last time last year. Yeah, this time last year. We'd be here all the time.
Literally all the time. I've missed your face.
It was really nice to be here in the sun.
So nice. So we're at the typical Stanley Crescent blossom tree. I always get questions on my Instagram where this is. Where's the little sign? There. Stanley Crescent in Notting Hill. 110% recommend coming down, but it is actually someone's house, so be really respectful.
For 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it goes so quickly. The people that live in the house are really nice actually. Do you remember when we met them last year?
Yeah, they were really quite
They're really nice, as long as you're like really polite and respectful.
They live here.
But yeah, it's just so nice. London in spring, I love it. I am back from London now. Oh my god, that was such a fun shoot, but I feel like you can probably tell I'm a little bit worse for wear now. Makeup is definitely running down my face. Slowly coming off. I've got a really annoying little spot popping up right on my lip line there as well, which is so painful, but we had such a nice day, enjoying sunshine, enjoying springtime in London. It is just my favorite time of year. I feel like this time of year is just my favorite for creating content. Like, I really start to come into my own again. I feel like I'm really starting to feel more me, wearing all the floaty dresses, the pretty, you know, skirts and all of that jazz. It's just so me, and being able to shoot in front of the blossom tree, it was so nice. It was heaving though, absolutely heaving. Like, everyone and anyone was wanting to get their photos with it. It was influencers, tourists, anyone just on their morning walk, they wanted to get their shots outside the blossom tree. So it was a little bit tricky to shoot there, but we got some really killer shots. So make sure you follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because that's where all of these shots will be going up. That's where you'll be getting all the springtime fashion, spring in London content. Oh, it just makes me so happy, and it was so nice to see Holly have a good old catch up, have a good old chin wag. We went and grabbed a lunch afterwards, which was really nice. And I'm really upset because I don't think we're gonna have that much more sunshine. The weather says it's going to be raining soon, I think in the next week or so, which is the most British thing to talk about, but I feel like everyone has just been enjoying the sunshine so much, and it just, oh, it's such a shame whenever we lose it. So I'm really gonna try and make the most of the sunshine whilst we still have it before the rain comes. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that it's not correct, because sometimes the weather can change and sometimes they can get it wrong. So let's everyone manifest the sunshine, manifest springtime to continue here in the UK. So my task is now to unpack the suitcase and get everything put away, which is always just the worst part after a shoot. Like, it's basically like having to unpack it from a holiday. Everything and anything is just chucked in there, no rhyme, no reason, no order. So I need to sort that out, get stuff in the wash, steam clothes, all of the admin that you don't normally see on Instagram that goes into the shots, all of the like behind the scenes really boring stuff, steaming the clothes after I've worn them for a shoot. That's not really something I tend to show you, but I'm gonna leave this video here. I feel like it's probably been long enough. I really hope you guys have enjoyed spending the last few days with me. A little bit of a weekly vlog. I'm definitely wanting to do more like weekly vlogs at the moment, because I'm just really enjoying it, and especially now that I'm like out and about a little bit more, doing a bit more, I feel like there's so much more to take you along with and show you. So if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you got this far, leave me the sun emoji to know that we're manifesting for the sun to stay. I will see you guys in my next one. Have the loveliest week. Bye.